Well, hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards really well. I am going to shuffle them 3 more times. This is a 2-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. I want one more shuffle. There we go. That felt good. Oh, that stays out. This is in your highest energy. For Taurus, please, universe. What can Taurus expect? All right. Okay, Taurus. The overall energy of this reading is the 8 of Wands. Now, that's a lot of back and forth communication through the airways, like texting, Facebook, Skype, Zoom, something like that. Some sort of video chat or something. But this is back and forth, and this surrounds the whole reading, this energy. Up here in your highest energy is a star. So you are going through some very deep healing. You are discovering who and why you're here. It's like looking at your reflection in that pool of water, and that reflection bounces back at you, and you're like, oh, I get it. It's like you understand yourself. You're becoming to this place of awakening and understanding yourself, and it requires, or not requires, it includes a lot of healing, self-healing. That is in your highest energy, Taurus. It's right next to the, also this is the card for Aquarius, and so Aquarius might be strong in your chart someplace or around this reading in somebody else's chart. Next to the star card is a strength card in your highest energy. This is the card for Leo, but more importantly, it is about that infinity symbol above the head of this figure, the symbol of knowing, the symbol of intuition. It's like knowing what you have to do and pulling out all the strength you have in order to do it. So that's why it's called the Strength card. And it's right next to your star card here of all that healing, and it's like getting deep. It's really deep into like the meaning of your life. Okay? It's very spiritual, and it's like you know what you have to do. You can't stop it, but it does take a lot of strength to get through this. There's a lot of love in your heart. I have the Ace of Cups here. This is a lot of love, and the cup runs over. So you know what you need to do, and it does center around love. Wow, I need to read on here. Under the star card is the 5 of Swords. So part of this healing has to do with someone who walked away, and that's also part of this conversation. So I think this conversation is somebody who's not with somebody who has left your life or is not in your life anymore, somebody that you've been looking back at, that you haven't forgotten about, under the star card. So you've gone through, or you are going through, this really deep healing and understanding who you are and why you're here and things like that. It's taken a lot of strength for you to do it. It's something you knew you had to do, but you still have a giant cup of love over here. You're looking back at somebody, and I think you still have a giant cup of love for them. And so I don't know who starts this conversation. It might be you, because it's like you pull out all this strength in order to do what you feel like you need to do, that your intuition is telling you to do. All this conversation, and under this Ace of Cups is the 3 of Wands. So, you know, the 5 of Swords, looking back at them, the 3 of Wands, that's almost like waiting for them to come back. It's like there's 3 ships out there. It's waiting for your ship to come in. I feel like you still have a giant cup of love for someone that you want back in your life. Under the Five of Swords is the Page of Cups. When you look back at them, this is what you think. You think that they didn't have as much love for you as you had for them. That all they could offer was this little immature cup of love with a fish in it. Pisces might be involved, and it might be heavy in your chart or someone else's chart. But that's what you think of. You're like, but you still have this giant cup. So I think you reach out to them. And I think this is them. I think they're the Emperor, male or female. They carry this energy of being stubborn and rigid, and it's like, they see things their way. It's really hard to change their minds once their minds are set. And once they make up their minds, that's about it. So they're really they have this rigid side of them. But they are very well liked, and they're very well respected by those around them too. So it's the ones that know them the closest that can see this other side, this rigidity, stubborn side of them. So it's almost like they were like, they're sitting in a granite throne. They like to be a leader. They like things to be their idea. There's so many things about the Emperor, male or female. Well, it's under this communication, and I feel like you find the strength. It's like your intuition is telling you to contact them, and you do somehow. What they're stubborn about is being single. They're stubborn about staying in their own power with their own security and stability here. They're very self-confident. And this is something that they didn't want to give up. And that's why they were unwilling to offer any more love than what they did. Boy, I need more cards for this reading, Taurus. Also, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So I feel like you're still in their energy. Poor Taurus. Yeah, thinking about Taurus here. Or an Earth energy, or Aries, But this is you, Taurus. Thinking about Taurus, an Earth sign. That's you, Taurus. Looking at that pentacle. Okay. Up here in your highest energy, the Hangman. The Hangman, the card of enlightenment. So I like to look around this card. You got love. You have a full cup of love here for someone. It's right next to the Queen of Pentacles. So you're looking at this pentacle. You want some security and stability. That's what you wanted in this relationship that got away from you. This is groundedness, security, stability, maybe even a commitment. Queen of Pentacles. This is a card for Taurus. This is you, Taurus, male or female. You're looking at that pentacle. You haven't given up on this person. I can see that. You're like, you can't give up on them. You can't get them off your mind. I have the Magician here, right next to the Queen of Pentacles. I think the Magician is like you're manifesting by picking up. It's like you know what you have to do. You've healed. You become yourself again, but you still have love for this person. And I think that you initiate communication. And this is going to help you to manifest what it is that you want. See, the Magician, there's that symbol of knowing right there. The symbol of knowing right there. The Magician has all the tools, They got the cup of love, they got the pentacle, the wand, and the sword. The wand of new beginnings, the sword of truth and clarity, the pentacle of security and stability, and the cup of love. You are manifesting all this. Wow, you're manifesting all this. Under the Hangman, too, look, The Page of Pentacles, looking at that pentacle again. You've analyzed this whole situation. You've really given it a hard look, dissected it. You're kind of like looking in this crystal ball, and you are, I think, wondering if you can manifest this person back into your life. All you do is think about them. Like I said, you haven't forgotten about them. It's right next to the Page of Pentacles, right under the Queen of Pentacles. And so, yeah, you still lay awake with thoughts about this person. You are still in love with this person. It's kind of torturous because you're not with them. But you can't stop looking back at them. That's why you reach out. But look what you're manifesting. A reunion. And this is a happy reunion with this person. This is joyful. There's a reunion coming in. You're manifesting it. Look at all those cups. And then under the Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups. This is an offer. This is a love offer. This is sincere. It's right next to the Ten of Pentacles, which is right under the right next to the Ten of Swords, which is right under the Nine of Swords. I think these swords are going to start falling away. I think that they are going to actually come forward with that cup of love. You're manifesting it. So we have a reunion with all these cups. I see them coming forward with the cup. I see these swords evolving from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. And when you reach the Ten of Swords, they just start to fall off. It's like the end of a cycle here in the thoughts here that go through your mind day after day. And then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is right under the reunion card. This is fun. This is like, the High Priestess is the card for intuition in the tarot deck. It is the card for knowing. Now, so far we have 1, 2, 3 cards that point to you knowing and using your intuition on making things happen, on manifesting somebody you really love and miss to come back into your life. You're doing it. It's like pulling back that pomegranate curtain and paying attention to what your inner being is telling you. Wow. Taurus. Powerful. You're using all your tools. And you also, I think you in this healing process here, like I said, you discovered that there's more to you. You've got power. You have within yourself. And I think you're discovering that there is a lot more to you than you even knew. You are so healed. You're healed down to your bare bones. And I think you're very spiritual here with that Star card. So, Taurus, this is your reading, and I do thank you for watching Universal Guidance.